Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous
State your
detail.
business here.
All right, amuse me.
It is time, Morax! We settle this now!
Yoo-hoo!
Be crushed!
Committed to right here, right now.
The enraged Earth will not absolve you! Today, you witness your reckoning! Gather!
Strike a pop! Emerge, right here, right now. This way, Turtle.
Stabilize!
Emerge, right here.
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not. Come.
Solidify!
Experience and heal your suffering.
The Temple of Wisdom! Grow, grow, grow! Show them, right now.
Stabilize!
Right here, right now. This way, turn a little. No life lasts forever.
Solidify! Stabilize!
The earth!
Committed to memory. Shower me with praise. Grow, grow, grow.
More tax!
Mhm. Mhm.
Strike a pop!
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn.
Cryo incarnate! My will embodied. Take flight! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Ha! Ha! Ta! 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 Yeah! My... Yoo-hoo!
Tja! Ha! Tja! Hit! Wind Strider! Time to go. Tja! The wind knows me. Yeah. 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 Ha. Into the wind. Yeah. Yeah.
Shine down!
Let's light it up!
Boba, get them!
A fleeting shadow. Pathetic. Pathetic.
Yeah! Ow! Ugh. Everybody stand back!
Your verdict is decided.
Hey, yeah! Time to shine!
Now you shall perish! Illusion of obstruction! Shattered!
Nice and spicy!
Huh?
There is no escape!
Yeah! Why do they never miss? Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Eat this!
Inazuma shines eternal! Weak! Shine down! Absurd! Only emptiness awaits.
Wow. That's all. So the weekly stuff I want to do today. So I've got 6 days. Go to challenge. Hmm. Hmm. Trial? And hmm. Got the castle right here. Trial. Leona. I just want to use Ganyu. Arena.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Diana special! Think you can
Lights out.
You can't run!
glaze over.
Clouds hide. The birds call.
Can't handle your drink.
Punishment!
Yeah! This is long overdue.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Look at you, Boozip.
Lights out.
Judgment!
For Rex Lapis. Access denied.
One with nature. Clouds hide. The birds.
Can't handle your drink. Think you could...
Punishment! You can't run!
This is long overdue.
Fallen leaves adorn my nut.
Shiver!
Yeah! No touching. For Rex Lapis. Diana special.
The wind knows me. Clouds hide. The birds call.
Lights out.
Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue. Shower me with...
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my nut.
Let the world come alive!
Do your master's bidding!
Transfiguration. Take flight. Embrace the ice.
Into the wind. Clouds hide. The birds.
Let my name echo in song!
By ordinance divine.
Kamisato art! Sometsu! Yeah! Yeah!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my...
Time to shine! Strike a pop!
Do your master's bidding. My will embody.
My apologies! Sakura swirl!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Let the world come alive!
Take your true form. Take flight.
Yeah! Shower me with praise!
The wind knows me. Clouds hide. The birds...
Cryo incarnate. My will embody.
Embrace the ice! Let my name echo in song!
As one with wind and cloud.
Transfiguration.
Sakura swirl! Strike a pose!
Clouds hide. The birds call.
Yeah, that's great. Rest now? Let's rest for a bit. It's my turn to tell a story. I've heard enough stories to tell one of my own now. Alright, you can be the storytellers then. Okay, my story also began in a giant's garden. Long, long ago, in a garden full of purple flowers, there lived a prince, a princess, and a brave hero. Oh, and the ruler of the garden, a giant with a nasty temper. What the witch wanted more than anything was some of the purple flowers, but the mean giant threatened him so much that he wouldn't let anyone pick even a single one. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch asked, I am in need of a little purple flowers from the garden. You have so many already, could you please share just one with me? The mean giant refused. Every flower in the garden belongs to me, the giant shouted. I won't share them with anyone. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch continued, please hear my tale. Travelled here from a fountain in a far-off distant land. Oh shit. An oceanic there has fallen ill, and the scent of those purple flowers brings her comfort. If you give me just one of them, perhaps her condition will improve, but the giant, who didn't have an ounce of compassion in his heart, callously refused the witch's request. What did an oceanid in a faraway land have to do with him? Then the witch asked, is there anything I can do for you? I know many magic spells, and I could use my magic to help you with someone in exchange. Will you agree to my request, kind-hearted Mr. Giant? The giant thought it over, then said, that he had lost something very important to him. If the witch could use the magic to help him find it. So they made a deal? Yep, in the end, the witch's friend recovered and Giant found what he had lost. Isn't that a better story? At least in this story, everything gets a happy ending. The game will be over soon and they turn this around today, initially taking missions. I wonder if there are ways to get tons of coupons in one go. Why is this like blocking me doing app freeform? Really like no need for this, you have to block off the app. Like you have to complete all of it just to do the story and yeah. You two, please wait. I hear you're people of leisure who never turn down a press. And just who told you that? Well, rumors. Just rumors. Actually, a girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. I was thinking, since you accept any and all requests, you must be very capable. So I never need to take care of you. Indeed, it would be more accurate to say that you two can take care of me. Sure, but no discounts. I know the rules, don't worry. Regardless of the outcome, I will compensate you according to the market rates. I forgot what I can't read that. Will be compensated no matter what happens, really? Absolutely and totally correct. Our task is just that difficult, you see. It's not Sammy's fault for being great with his fists before using them where they shouldn't have been used. I've been staying here for a while longer, so I need a place to pursue my studies. It's best if it has a bookshelf, a table, chairs, and a board to write on and stick materials to. I'm sure you know exactly what place I'm talking about, but it's simply not available and there's no point asking. I believe that room on the opposite side has the same internal structure and should be usable. But it's a really strange place. It seems to be occupied by someone who rarely entertains visitors. I've never seen a person not even seen the doors open. So I appointed Nizami as my representative, who was always reliable during the time I employed him as a bodyguard. However, I got into a disagreement with the occupant and negotiation broke down. Maybe communication negotiations have never been a strong suit. Indeed, it didn't even look like negotiation. He just hammered on the door with his fist, standing outside and shouting. It was a truly shocking moment for me. Whoa. That doesn't sound like a negotiation at all. As such, I'd like to ask you to act as my representative and negotiate with the occupant to rent out the space he's currently occupying. I expect the price to be a maximum of 54,000 coupons. You may not succeed and that's fine, but at least give it a try. I'm counting on you. According to Niku, non-spontaneous seems to be discriminated against. Oh, he ignores as well. Is that a better way to go about this? Knock. Who is it? A name is travel adventure cost. Let's try this. Invent this way from a scenic attraction. Stop playing travel. Don't forget what we're here for. We were asked to discuss something with you. Well, we're hired to ask about renting this room of yours. Of course, the client will be happy to pay in coupons. Something similar happened a while ago. That client of yours really refused to give up there. You're sent by the guy with that really funky way of talking, weren't you? Forget, out of respect for perseverance, tell me his offer. Yeah, so I still got some room for communications. I could tell him it's haggling time. Trent. Mark. Market price is falling. I have has a limited patience. You already rushed at him failed me twice, so you know, maybe he's feeling discouraged. It's off though, and next time it might be maybe the one for being next time. I mean, give me time to consider. Hey, the guy done thinking? Alright, I'll take it, but tell your client to come speak to me himself. Alright, I said about past the news and that, alright. Okay. We're back, so here's what happened. Oh, I see. Nevertheless, I'll always keep my word, so it's the compensation we agreed upon earlier. Ugh, now what am I going to do? Ah. So I'm guessing you could just tell him what happened. I don't know, I just really want to see what happens if I try to negotiate it. I mean, there's really no reason not to just save. That's the next level. What level am I in? I'm on the 4th floor, I need to be on the 3rd floor. That was so awkward. So hard to get used to this language. I need to go up one more level. Alright. What's the camera doing here? Where's this new? This cameras? Have you never heard that before? I think I have. I just made that up, so where did you hear it? Well, there really isn't anything new under the sun anyway, no matter why I say alright. It's always what power deal orders. The camera is here, so where's this news? Well, news is like fishing. It requires patience, making the right judgment at the right time. That's how you hook really big fish. So fish. No, I mean that's how you hook a scoop. Wait. Huh? Wait, that doesn't sound right. I forget. Never mind it is. That sounds a bit amateurish. You're not a journalist, right? Then you misjudged me. Heh, I'm an amateur journalist. Anyway, what's an amateur journalist like yourself doing here? I'm here to complete the project assigned to me to capture the most vivid moments of the portraits of Mary Peacock. I work with my camera, but I spent too much time completing the required compliance documents. Just take a look and you'll understand. Now you take out staff documents, all paired with various contractual clauses and signatures. Just look at them, makes you feel dizzy. By the time I complete all the procedural paperwork, I missed the guards at work during the shifts. Or in fishing terms, there aren't any fish in the water right now. But there are guards on duty right now. But I want to hook a platinum collection. I don't think an initial configuration or water body clean has enough impact. However, even if I completed my project, the photographers might not think it worth your praise. Stop being so. Well, you keep on waiting then. See ya. You're just leaving, really? Aren't you going to help me? Outside, I can just magically conjure up the platinum collection you want. Alright, I need to come to terms with my own limited abilities, so stop trying to catch fish out beyond me, Sob. I'm such a useless angler, amateur journalist. Alright, no more wallowing self-pity. Time to chill. If it's alright with you, could you do me a small favor, please? I'll pay you. Well, that was fast. Well, it depends on the favor. So why don't you tell us what it is first? A god over there, Rainfill. Based on my judgment, his news value among gods is equivalent to that of a situation controller amongst maintenance mix. I should be able to write a good report for him as my subject. Well, I can keep myself from getting criticized at least. But just refuse to come over here, so could you bring him to Scissor Spot for me to take a snapshot? Can't you just take your camera over to him? Well, the fear's back here, and if he sees a camera, I'm sure he'll focus on it and leave me with nothing but a bunch of stiff posters to work with. Everything, especially if we turn off the loudspeaker, report to Crane as a malfunction, ask him to come here and take a look. Yeah, left. Okay. Right, it's where you can just go and tamper with things. I found loudspeaker seems to malfunction. It's over there. Again, that's strange. I just got clients to repair it. Looks like he's not even as good at fixing things as I am. I mean, all you got to do is give machines a couple of good smacks, right? Anyway, thanks. I'll go have a look. Thanks for your help. That's all up to them. It worked. Well, I can believe I'm a journalist in my own right now, thank you. You must have snapped a really exciting picture. Yeah, take a look at this. It doesn't look very vivid, but it's artistic, alright. I don't understand art at all, but it'd really be okay to just use this one. What's wrong with it? I think it's a great shot. Sure, no one will ever expect me to snap a shot like this one. They'll all be so surprised. I'm not really doesn't get your standards for artistic critique. Oh, it's got symbolic meaning over substance. I'm sure all experienced photographers will understand once I submit it. Right, thank you. This is for you. Would be great if we could chat at the fishing spot next time. Wait, was this actually it?
Learn the safety rules by heart.
Even about how many can you get? Do they change or? Alright, so I guess it's the same as the. Yeah, I'm just getting. I'm guessing there's an achievement for getting the good dish. Strange, Caterpillar and Lenore aren't here yet. Why bother coming when you know you're going to lose? I wouldn't be so certain of that. That's right, you're only ahead of us by a little. A little, haha. Can the results be announced now? It's the actually no, let's wait a little. After all, the best must be saved for last. Looks like we don't have to wait long. Here they come. It's Traveller, Miss Piper, have you seen the results yet? Ruin? We don't know yet. Now seems everyone's here. Would you announce the results now, Esteem? Of course, oh, but the results on Caterpillar's end still needs to be calculated. My man, what a cruel god, telling us from start to finish like that. Why don't you ring out the last spell of mercy in your heart and let them know that the gap between us is too wide to cross? Stop torturing us with false hope. These are the final results, but we should be able to win once we add the coupons that Kata got today, right? Hold on. Why have Jennifer's team points been cleared out? I was against it, but this is the more logical approach with respect to the results. What's that supposed to mean? Whoa, Rave team has so many points. He doesn't need a chance to leave, and we don't need to place first. You mean you gave all your coupons to Rave? Isn't that against the rules? There's no rule forbidding it. I was originally in favor of amending the rules to ensure fair play, but no one else seems to be in support of that. Indeed, there isn't a rule forbidding that. This competition would have been far more exciting if everyone could have fully used the rules to their advantage. More exciting for you, maybe. Rules doesn't mean a thing in a game as boring as this one. At the end of the day, it's a question of upholding one's honor. Alright, now that the scores have been announced, isn't it time for the final result? Our points from today hasn't been added yet. You're dropping the ocean. Now that everything's been added, here's what the results looks like. Yes, Miss Traveler's Power. Look, we won. Well, you get to. What? What? That's impossible. What did you do? No, that many? I'm a lost count. It's a trick even simpler than magic. Yeah, I used the coupons I saved up in the past to hire a bunch of people to help me work. What we have now is the product of the work this whole time, and I believe this falls within the rules too. Even if it does, that's an insane amount. I also have my reasons for needing to win, and I even got help from my two friends. It would be a real shame if we lost now. I think it's time to announce the final results. Since everything's been tallied, it's time to announce the final results. The winner of this game will Caterpillar, Miss Traveler, Miss Paimon. No objections, I take it? There's nothing I can say except that it looks like I picked the fight with the wrong opponent. Rather than here last time for striking someone anger, I won't make the same mistake this time. You paid the price for the choices you made. Oh, I didn't expect to hear someone actually say that. Pretty cliche, if you ask me. We'll see about that. You'll see. That's even more cliche. Is everyone ready? If so, let's set off now. Let's do this before Noel's get back. I hope we can understand that his thinking isn't wrong, but that it's just not suited for a place like this. You're ready, aren't you, Lenore? I already said goodbye to everyone. Also ready to get going whenever. Alright, just keep quiet for a while and make some arrangements in the fans. So we shouldn't run into any problems. You follow Estine out of the fortress of Meripede. And now ready for night. Ah. Boop boop. Give me that. Give me the robot bugs. Natural wind really feels bad, doesn't it? We might have fans down there, but most of the air feels kind of stale. The fans in the pancration rings are just like Noel's. The fans are indeed needed there, but when the blade spins, they bring the same misery to everyone, no matter who they are. I think you know what I'm talking about. Miss Traveler, Miss Paimon, do you see any walls? I don't see a wall anywhere around here. Walls? There are no walls here. Then, are the walls somewhere really far away? Kato once told me that if they're too far away to see with your eyes, they'll look like the horizon. Miss Traveler, Miss Paimon, where are we? We're on the continent of Tevat. Continent of Tevat? Is it just like Fortress Meripede? I can't see its walls anywhere. That must make it really big fortress, right? Nothing up in the sky must be the moon, right? If it were the sun, it would probably hurt my eyes like the evil sorcerer's magic. But around me are things I've never seen before and things I've only seen in books. This traveler, Miss Paimon, has gone on an adventure. Kato is right. Adventuring outside is way more fun than Meripede. That's right. The world outside is fast. I really envy the two of you. But no, let's discuss this adventuring later. You really should find your family first. Freeze, all of you. Where do you think you're going? Also, what's with that little girl? The evil sorcerer found us. Our business is none of yours. Weren't you on leave? Patrolling with a guard and making your off hours won't get you promoted, you know. I came back as soon as I received the report. Have you gotten yourself mixed up with them? You're making a grave mistake, Estine. Actually, I think you'll find I'm rectifying your mistake and saving everyone a lot of paperwork. Miss Monglay might even invite me to dinner as thanks. No, the criminals, even the paper with the serial numbers on them are missing. They're still criminals. A little girl like this is a criminal. I have to remind. I'm perfectly sane. Anyone can be a criminal. No girls are no exception. This guy is scary. Whatever other plans you may have had, I must now escort you back to the Fortress Mirapede. You only just got out, and now you want to make us go back? I don't think so. You don't have a choice in the matter. You must comply with the rules and accept your punishment. And there's no way out of this? I can see quite a few ways, actually. If a few God myths get scrapped in the process, well, that's also what happens when people break the rules. You mean... It will seem you have no intention of repenting, then you'll leave me with no choice. God myth, show no mercy to recalcitrate criminals. I always got the... Oh, right.
Shower me with odds. Ha! Ha! Propagate. Duh. Ha! Yeah. Yeah.
You really think it's over?
Spring forth. Stop. Let the world come alive.
Oh, hey, don't hit me too. You vermin scum of a god.
I swear by my sword.
This is over, accept your punishment.
Wings of darkness. Come. Germinate.
Oh, did you bring every god in man's fortress with you?
Yeah.
I'm coming to help. That's me, I definitely did plan to help. Huh. The time for magic has ended. Monster, it's like you said, he's a monster wearing human form.
By royal
Caterpillar is a villager? Is this an illusion?
Barbados, guide us.
Oh, really?
Scatter. Time to shine.
Okay, can you just handle them all? Guess he doesn't really take damage.
The show begins. Propagate.
It's gonna take forever for him to kill him. Good heavens, I'm your colleague. You're not thinking of taking me in too. Since you've thrown your lot in with them, you deserve the same punishment. Gator, Miss Traveler, Miss Primer. Gardener simply gets scrap of you. Even if you're a monster, you can still feel pain, right? Is this villager really Caterpillar? I'm not gonna wrap her head around this. Miss Primer, how do you not recognize him? That's Gator. I'm a monster in human skin. A monster. I don't imagine sure a monster even exists in the fortress. A villager that can talk. You would have thought. How did you manage poly walls over everyone's eyes? Huh. What sorcery can allow the mindless creature to worm its way into our midst like a wolf in sheep's clothing? Why haven't you run away yet? Are you pretending to be human? Of course I would catch you when you do run. A dangerous monster like you. I'm guilty, but she hasn't done anything wrong. She shouldn't be here. You won't find her name on any sentencing document. She is innocent. She only ended up stuck in the fortress due to a few mishaps. I'll return to the fortress with you, but have Estine take her back home. Cater. Cat. The master actually wants to make a deal with me. I do indeed. Let her go home. As far as the fortress of Meripede is concerned, she never existed in the first place. Her absence will not be felt. Well, catching a monster like me should be a big deal, no? Dante hasn't seen a monster like me for several centuries now. We pass up this opportunity, I'll put my human skin back on and slip away into the crowd. You never get a chance like this again. You're right, I've never seen her in the fortress before. She's completely irrelevant. But you're too dangerous. I can't risk letting an evil monster like you get away. We have a deal. You return to the fortress of Meripede, and the girl can leave. It would achieve your goal. Might as well take it. The guilty return to where they should be, and Lenore returns to their family side. Everything's on the right track, as it should be. He is someone who follows the rules that is also in accordance with the rules. Enough, Monster. I've caught you now. You're all coming back to the fortress of Meripede with me, your girl included. What? But didn't you just... You would actually make a deal with a monster. Can anyone be sure that the words coming out of his mouth aren't some beguiling incantation to stunt human wisdom? I won't be fooled again, so I decided to play by my own rules. If documents are missing, they'll stay in the Meripede for the rest of his days. You have no right to bypass the trial. You want to emphasize that in your written appeal? Be my guest, but until then, you don't have a chance. Let's go back to the fortress of Meripede. Welcome back. Let's fill the appeal forms out for you already, but you should stay out of trouble until a final decision has been made. More specifically, did not rile him up. I thought I was getting a co-worker who knew what he's doing, so I could be less stressed, but as it turns out, I've only gone busy since he arrived. I really want to take a vacation, Natlan. I want to go to Natlan too. However, this is not the time for chit-chat. Pam is wondering how Lenore and the others are doing. Emmy and Kale on a strict watch now. You don't want the same treatment, then follow the rules. In that case, shall we go see how they're doing? I don't understand any of this, but I have to ask him. Hello. I have a few questions. Can you just answer them now?
Strike a pose!
I'll never get a handle on all this paperwork. I need a holiday.
It's you. Hello, it's the person called you. Indeed, it's me. No one else would probably call it atoning for my sins, but I've got seniority so it doesn't get to order me around. Then what are you doing here? Atoning for my sins, what else? I just I'm get a feeling you're the least bit surprised. Did you already know Caterpillar's you know his true identity? I only knew that he'd been here a long time, longer than any of us. As for the rest, is any of it really important? He looks like a human and talks like one too. What can I say? I like chatting with him. Maybe appearance matters more to me than what's inside. I beg to differ. In any case, if you're looking for Caterpillar, he's inside. How about Lenore? Is she in there with him? He was taken to go fill in some registration form, but don't worry, she'll be back soon. Okay then, let's ask Caterpillar what's going on with him. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. My plan was to get a home for her family. Don't tell my home, but it looks like that plan was a complete failure. There's a lot I want to ask you. I imagine so. You really are Caterpillar, right? I am. Then, you're a Helicho? I am. But aren't Helichos all, kind of dumb, and you look just like a regular kid before? I'm wanting to know what's real anymore. You said before that you look like this because you got sick. After all, everyone has things they'd rather not tell anyone. You're also so good to Lenore that she trusts you, you know. But you're not human at all. If you're a Helicho, then you can't trust me? Well, I want the answers to the questions no one else asked before. I'll answer all your questions truthfully. When did you come to the Fortress of Merpede? Over 400 years ago. 400 years ago? You said you've been here a long time. I thought you meant something like 3 to 5 years. Well, 400 years like several generations, isn't it? Oh, right. Yeah, Hilicho. What was you crying? If you're interested in history, I was a member of the Narcissus Crew's Order. I was found guilty of being accessory to the master schemes. The Narcissus Crew's Order. We've heard of that before. I'm surprised anyone still remembers it. The prophecy of the apocalypse, my master believed that he could stop this future of destruction from coming to pass. We did much to prepare for this. There was a powerful magic and also an evil plan. But perhaps none of this is important now. The plan failed in Narcissus Crew's Order essentially ceased to exist. Whether Fontaine's destroyed or not, it no longer has anything to do with me. Just who was this master spoke of? Narcissus Cruz, a powerful mage. He taught me human speech and granted me memory and intelligence. Was there really someone who could do something like that? But your appearance aside, you really do seem like an ordinary human. There were many details of the past that fade into memory, and remember this very well. This was a very, very long time ago. I couldn't change how I appear to others at will then. Many humans, some in finery, others in rags, some with curiosity, others with disdain. But all ask similar questions. Can Hilichurls really talk? Are Hilichurls really capable of intelligence? My master raised the holy blade of Narcissus and Cruz high. It was a ceremonial source, so the blade wasn't sharp, but still it glistened in the sunlight. Behold, he said, even a hideous monster such as this can contain wisdom and redemption. Through my powers as the incarnation of Narcissus and Cruz. I was one of his creations, and as a testament to Narcissus and Cruz's power, I once wielded a blade for the Order. But the sacred sword he fend evidently couldn't save my master from a fate of failure and ruin. And the mystical magical weapon no longer exists. And there would be no more monsters in human skin like me. Why do you want to help Lenore? because of compassion. Humanity might be unattainable for me, but at the very least I can imitate it. Just like how I learned to change how I appear to others. Paimon doesn't get it. Traveler Paimon, you both innately possess kindness and benevolence. Because of this, you don't need to think twice about helping others. You simply do. If you look at the outcomes alone, plenty of actions are indistinguishable from each other. We all agree that Lenore shouldn't stay in the fortress Meripede, and actually should return to her family, so we chose to help her. The actions come from innate benevolence that doesn't require excessive consideration or calculation. For me, however, it is because by doing so I will be more like a human. Funny, isn't it? I never truly become a human, yet I can't stop mimicking human behavior. It's like atonement. As far as human law is concerned, I have long since atoned for my sins, but human? What would a true human do? Well, they'd be dead. They'd be dead before they live past 400. They're not easy. They will never forgive themselves for the mistakes they make, the harm they cause, and the people or things they fail to save. Well, some can. Some of my sins can never be absolved, and I will forever be my own prisoner. What do you plan to do next? I'll bring Lenore back to her family. But forget about getting out of the fortress, can't even get past this door. I made a promise to her, so I have to fulfill it. She shouldn't stay here any longer, especially not by my side. The geode mine shaft is a dangerous route, but it's feasible. The geode mine shaft, that's right. Mine said that there's an opening there that leads outside, so the guards asked him to install a locking mechanism like the one at the river erosion. He also said something about having prepared a surprise. Yikes, there's no way that's anything good. Are you sure you want to go from there? Paimon seems to remember that the research terminal there has to be operated with 2 people at the same time. And I'm not so small, so Paimon doesn't think she'll be able to operate it. Why don't we help them? What? I do an innately possess kindness after all. Okay. I have a few more questions about the Order as well. I think that other places best suited to discuss the history of the North Instinct Crew's Order, somewhere that is in the Fortress of Meripede, for example. And we'll just have to wait until after Lenore is reunited with family. If I any of that, we need to think of a way out of here. And we need to meet back up with Lenore. Estine will help us open the door, but there's a limit to how much he can help us. He should be at the entrance, right? Let's go ask him. Should we try knocking? Going somewhere? Huh? Good night, Estine. You had something to do, so you asked me to cover him. When are people finally going to get into the heads? I have my own work to do. Oh, then can we leave? You can, but it's dangerous out there. How dangerous? Yes, about as dangerous as the mental state of the new god, I say. He really is a lunatic. I had no idea that there were so many godemics on the move. Not only that, people actually approve this method. Now that I know how serious these people are. If you want to go, you better be prepared. I mean, it would be best if you didn't come back again. Well, Lenore's not back yet. I'm here. Mr. Alpo just brought me back. And there's no time to lose, Lenore. I know we lost the last game to the evil sorcerer, but are you ready for a new challenge? A new game, meaning a new adventure? I'm ready. We can't let the evil sorcerer catch us again. Looks like they're all good to go. Are you ready then, traveler? Yeah, let's go. Thanks for your help. Is this gonna be a domain? I have to play stealth games again. I quite like playing tiny bit of stealth games, but I don't know, I guess it's not as strict. I didn't know it's automatically. Hmm. Can I open the other rooms?
Uh, 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 uh,
I guess I'm not meant to be able to upload now.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Is it the old mine shaft? I must heard of it, was no different than she imagined. Wow, what pretty rocks are all of these gems? It's Archeum. Archeum mining operations stopped after Fossil Research Institute after. Maybe we should keep a distance then. But there really is a research terminal here, huh? Is that a note next to it? The clients have left the USAs. This document gives the only way open by 2 people simultaneously. Energy storage unit has been removed from the front. Finish. Okay. Now I should go back and give clients a beat. We can't blame it all on him. There's going to be a way to stop racing for you. Alright, let's leave this terminal's Alki watch. This is said to be one of the Right, so I can't just drop it. Really, I can't just drop it for a second. Yep, I can't just drop it. I need you. Yeah, wrong spot. Someone sent to catch us? Maybe. Shall we go back and take a look then? No need to trouble yourself, esteemed guest. You're evil and a represent sign of justice. Even though God makes, I won't let you get away. Lay down your arms and surrender. I'll assist you.
Scatter! Germinate!
He's just a monster. Why would you help him? Why would anyone help him? Keita's a monster. Why would you call him that evil sorcerer? Ever since Mother left Meripede, he's been really nice to me. He's never lied to me. Other nice people here too, but none of them as nice as Keita. It tells me all kinds of stuff and listens to mine too. I won't let you call him a monster. Why? Justice should triumph over evil. There's no such thing as good and evil here. Yes, Steve, what are you doing here? You're late. So sorry about that. It took me quite some time to retrieve those Gardamex you utilized without authorization. Well done, you didn't just break the rules, but also violate the regulations. Now it's your turn to accept your punishment. You're coming back with me. As for you guys, if you want to leave, it's your last chance. Of all the fuss he's been making, who knows what will happen later. Of course, it's also possible that nothing will happen at all. Thank you. If you really want to thank me, don't come back again. There with Esteem, so the path is reopened. I guess we can go now. We should be in the clear, right? Now, right? Let's get move on before I run into any more surprises. We're leaving Meripede again? Will we ever come back? We'll use the front door next time. Going through the regular channels is safer. Now then, goodbye, Meripede. Now, how is she breathing on there, you know? He doesn't have a vision, so he can't breathe, right? I guess the little good bit is, he is animal, so he could make like an herbal go around. Find out, the air outside is so fresh. No families to the mountain. Yeah, really? This is... Huh. It seems suspicious. Really? No, that's a real home over there. It's just an Agnes described it. At the breezy foothills of a mountain upon a flowery field of grass. That's it? It's just like Mom said. Traveler Pablo, why don't you take Lenore there? How about you, Kate? Are you coming with us? I'm feeling pretty tired, so I'll rest up here for a while. I'll catch up with you later. Yeah, and I'll stay with you. Once you're rested up, we can go together. Miss Traveler, Miss Pam must be tired. Tired too, but it's a shame Brad and Mr. Wolsey aren't here. I kinda wanna go back. Back where? Back to Meripede, of course. Fortress of Meripede isn't your home. You want to go back to your real home or not? Look, you can see it from here. We just have to go over there and we have reached the end of adventure. A kind man named Earnshaw lives in that cabin. He's your family, Linda. Look, no, there's nothing to worry about. Go home. I know Earnshaw will take good care of you. Will you go with me then, Kater? After you rested? No, everyone has somewhere they should return to. You should go back to your real home and I have somewhere else I should go to. then they will see each other again. At the end of the story, the character in it all disappear. I don't think they see each other again. Of course we will. The adventure is only just beginning. There's a whole wide world out there for you to explore. This is just a temporary goodbye. We'll see each other again. Really? Really, really? I know you never lied to me before, but let me tell you a story, Lenore. Long, long ago, there was a mage's apprentice. He was a limited apprentice, so it took him far more time than he was to learn the language of magic. But his teacher, who was an amazing mage, wasn't the least bit concerned. On the contrary, he praised on his apprentice's progress, and even entrusted him with important tasks. The apprentice never doubted his teacher's instructions. After all, it was a great mage who saw him the language of magic. The mage had a basin in his workshop. Actually, he could call it a fish bowl, as he kept a little fish in it. One day, the little fish called out to the apprentice, "Hey, over there, nitwit, help me out." The apprentice was taken back. Apart from the great mage, nobody or no preacher even would make conversation with him like that. Then this piqued his curiosity, and he asked how he could help. It turned out the little fish used to live in the vast and boundless sea. By being brought here, it had been separated from his family. He had tried to ask others for help, but none had responded to it. "I could bring you home, but my teacher has forbidden me from going out." The apprentice sat here and this the little fish swam restful into the other side of the basin, saying nothing further to the apprentice. Then one day the apprentice discovered that little fish was no longer in the basin. He was took away. Did it bring it home? The apprentice couldn't help but wonder. Of the little fish, the basin was now completely empty. Just was so placed as the vast and boundless sea before he realized it. The apprentice's thoughts had drifted to the world outside the workshop. And then what? I bet the mage's apprentice leaves the workshop. But the little fish, they go back to his home, the sea. That's a place with lots and lots of water, right? Does the apprentice find it? I'll tell you the rest of the story next time. Aww. Only listening to my stories can't be that much fun. The next time we meet, if you don't want to hear my stories anymore, you can tell me some of the stories you hear from Earnshaw. I think I have many stories I'd like to share with you. Well, then the next time we meet, I'll be sure to have lots and lots of amazing stories to tell you. I look forward to hearing them too. But now it's time for you to go home, Lenore. This goodbye is only temporary. We'll see each other again. Okay then, until next time, Katie. Miss Trevor, Plymouth, let's go. Please take Lenore home. I'ma loot everything. Hero. Ah.
Strike a pose! Go as one! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
This should be alright. Excuse me. Yes, are you hikers? How can I help you? Train, this kid looks a little like. Never mind. My eyes must get worse with age. This may sound a little odd, but it's like this. The other time you described the old man what you heard about Agnes from Caterpillar. As you speak, Lenore supplements the tale with a few childish words of her own. So, that's what happened. That silly girl's already. Nova's not in Meripede. Is she not here either? Yeah, she didn't like it here, so she left and never returned. Right, this place full of things she likes. I recognized Prince, Princess, and Hero as soon as I saw them. Mom said that she was always so quick to change her mind and she pestered her dad, Grandpa, for ages until he finally agreed to get her puppies. She really liked dressing them up, but soon she had something else she became even fond of. But she didn't get to watch them grow. Why won't she come back? If she doesn't come back soon, I'm gonna grow up as well. Sure. So is this place going to be my home from now on? That's right, child. This place is your home now. Okay, I smell Tassa's rag out. You can eat as much as you like. I'm back in my own home now. That's why I think Kate will be happy too. Okay, Carter, is he the one who took over? It was alright because you invite him to rest a while I had the cabin. He's kinda shy. And when Meripede was really good at hide and seek, no one could find him if he really wanted to hide. He's quite shy, so he's watching us from a distance. As soon as he knows Laura's home, safe and sound, he'll be content. If that's so, well, that's a pity. Could you help me get a message to him then? No matter when, he will always be welcome here with open arms. If you ever get a chance to invite him over to be our guest, we'll tell him. Sure thing, leave it to us. Carter and I agreed the next time we meet, I'm going to tell many great stories to him. Looks like we've got a lot of awesome stories to prepare then. You can't be sharing stories with him that aren't at least 100 times more incredible than this. Okay, 100 times. Even Carter will be surprised. We can reminisce about the old days while we drink tea and enjoy some snacks. We're finally back in your real home, Lenore. You must be tired. I'll leave you to it for now. Hey, travelers, bye bye. You guys leaving too? We've got our own adventures to go to. Okay, then when I grow a little older, we can go adventuring together. Oh, and can Cat come along as well? One day, perhaps. Okay, thank you, Mr. Travelers. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys. Safe journeys. So, this is the home I didn't know about that Cat is talked about. Welcome home, child. I'm just glad you're back. This gives me a slight FF vibes. Caterpillar, wouldn't it be great to meet Grandpa Earnshaw and Lenore right now? Are you sure about this? She's returned to the normal world with a real family. For her, I say things couldn't have ended any better. As for me, she'll forget me in no time. Hey, don't say that. You should know that you mean a lot to her too. She definitely won't forget the promise you two made to each other. If you really never see her again, she will be heartbroken. She won't. Children tend to quickly forget both meetings and farewells. This is how they grow up. I'm simply a character in the story. Brave at times, yet also an evil monster at others. Let this fantastical story be a memory consigned to her past. She has the real world now, one that's hundreds of times better than any fantasy narrative. Traveler, Paimon, thank you. Don't mention it. As I mentioned before, there are places best suited to retelling history like the Narcissus and Cruz Order. Yeah, we've been there before. If so, they'll save us a lot of time trying to find a way there. Let's go. Okay. Gotta slowly breathe. Gotta slowly break these. No, okay, at least just let me unlock the quest first, right? Yeah, well.